In fact, Ben Song's mission and Sam Beckett's implied employer are the same in NBC's Quantum Leap relaunch. The plot of Quantum Leap is straightforward. The protagonist is an unwitting time traveler who stumbles from one adventure to the next, putting things right and altering the timeline to change history for the better. But this idea inevitably begs the question: who defines what is right and wrong? In the first season, Sam Beckett came to think that his leaps were predetermined by the gods. This was said to be proven in the cliffhanger ending of Quantum Leap, when Sam met a mysterious being who was clearly meant to be God. NBC's Quantum Leap reboot features Dr. Ben Song, Sam's replacement, whose mission appears to be the same as Dr. Beckett's, and Episode 7 strongly suggests that this mission is also divinely inspired. Then jumps into what initially appears to be a demonic possession but is actually a horrifying case of poisoning. The victim, Daisy, a young woman of extraordinary faith, is initially able to see past the priest, Ben, who is taking over, and recognizes him as an angel sent to help her in her hour of need, although Ben would later dismiss this as all being in his head. The vision of Addison reveals things Ben hasn't figured out, leading Ben to realize the devil is not the antagonist in Quantum Leap Episode 7. Ben may be having a vision of an actual angel because of the lovely white lighting and texture of the scene. All of this suggests that Ben is working for God, too. Surprisingly, the analogy between leapers and angels is accurate. According to the Bible, angels are God's messengers who are dispatched to assist people in times of need. Sometimes they provide guidance and advice, and other times they stand up for the oppressed. In both Jewish and Christian apocalyptic literature, angels are frequently depicted as possessing knowledge of the future and are linked to prophecies. The fact that angels frequently mimic ordinary people makes this even more astounding, as men of faith like Abraham showed hospitality to angels without knowing it. Many of these criteria are actually met by Ben Song and Sam Beckett, especially if their leaps are truly divinely ordained. Ben's adventures were allegedly guided by a code he implanted within the supercomputer Ziggy, according to previous episodes of NBC's Quantum Leap, which foreshadowed a significant change in the franchise's mythology. The project team was naturally left wondering why Ben had done this, especially after learning that he had been secretly collaborating with Janice Kalavixai, the daughter of Sam Beckett's best friend, Al. Although it raised the strange question of what had happened to Sam Beckett when the supercomputer from the first Quantum Leap project was turned off, it felt like an insufficient explanation. It makes a lot more sense to bring back the divine mission and introduce a fresh tension to the show's premise. Ben is traveling through time in search of someone else, a leaper from the future, according to the Quantum Leap reboot on NBC. Sam learned in the first Quantum Leap that he wasn't the only one time traveling. He came across evil leapers who were in charge of ensuring history took a more sinister course. They were doing what the devil wanted if Sam was doing what God wanted. Appropriately, their leaps frequently came with a flare of red light, which is the color of hellfire and the mysterious devil Sam met in one Season 3 episode. If Sam and Ben are demons, then they are angels, and it's quite possible that Ben is attempting to defeat Sam's enemies, the evil leapers. Hopefully Season 2 of NBC's Quantum Leap will offer some clarifications. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to comment, subscribe, and give us a like.